Hello, it's me, Emma Louise, back again. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing for this. I know what I'm doing, but I might be. I think I'm gonna do Scraptember. Just bear in mind that most of my stuff is scraps of what I've already gone to use in the first place. So I would explain some of them. This is scrap for this reason. This is scrap for that reason. I'm going to be focusing on envelopes today, but it's going to be a journal made with envelopes, if that makes sense. It's not really going to be made of envelopes. It's going to have 3 envelopes on the front, and I'll have something tucked in the side. It was inspired by something that Natasha from Treasure Books has done. In her one of her envelope things. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit. I found this. You can see this is scrap. You can see this, and I pulled out the metal. So yeah, this is scrap. And then I'm going to be doing. I've decided, even though it is Scraptember, that I'm going to be using paper for the envelopes. So I'm going to be making them from scratch. Because I wanna do all the oh my god, all the grunging up and stuff like that. And that's the only thing that's not going to be scrap. And not unless I can find some that I've already made that I haven't used in something else, which therefore is scrap. So I might do that instead. Anyway, so I'm just going to get on with this. I've got to cut this down. This file folder was a really weird file folder. It had something here and here with springs on, and then it had a metal thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down, get all these scrap bits out of books that I've got. This is out of a book. Yeah, so a lot of this is just out of books. Out of old books that are falling apart, and yeah, they're pretty much scrap. I was going to chuck this away because of what I can be like sometimes, but as it's Scraptember, I'm going to use it. That goes for this as well. This is falling apart. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to use this. This is old. I don't know. Let me just have a this. It might be pointless putting this in because I think it's going to fall apart. And then there's this that's been drawn all over. I just like the holes on the side. And then you've got this that has been pulled apart, I shall use, and this. And I'm basing the height and the length on this. On this. So I can't use this because this is, look at this. This is just falling apart. That'll have to go in. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. I think I'm going to have to photocopy that and then probably chuck that away. I don't think it's usable. Right. Let me put all this other stuff away. See, I've got a scrap envelope here that I didn't use. And another one here, but none of them are right size, so I don't know whether I will be using them. I don't know yet. We'll see. So let me just go round these with a pencil. And I'm going to do it this simple way. Literally just going to draw around it. There we go. Right, and then I'm going to cut it out. I think I'm going to cut that out off camera because it's kind of hard to be able to put it where I am sat. So I'm just going to cover these holes up. I'll do that on the inside. Just need some glue. I'm hoping everyone's okay. Just, I've I've got a viral infection on top of everything else, which has been fun. But apparently it's been going round, like loads of people have had it. So it's going, it came on as fast as it came off as fast as it came on. Right, can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to cover these holes up. And then when I sew the pages in, I'm going to sew them into there, and then I'm going to glue this bit together so you can't see that bad bit there. It's going to bend at different places, I've just noticed. Or is it? No, there is a bend there. There is a bend there, but they're all three bends are in different places. Oh well. Let's put it on the outside or the inside. I'll put that on the outside, at the back. So I'm going to do it that way around. Right. And I'm going to sew my pages in, but I'm going to do that off camera as well. But I've got to work out what size the envelopes are going to be. So I'm going to just mess around with this piece of card until I get the right measurements. I think I'm going to go for the middle. So I'm going to go for I might go for Gladstone 7.5 by 7.5, and then that's 3. So I need to get my trimmer out 7.5 by 7.5. It might be too big, but we'll see. 7.5 by 7.5. That's 7. That's a half. Right, 7.5. By 7.5. I'm not sure this is going to be big enough. It's going to be 3. I don't think this is going to be big enough. So it's going to take a while to get this right. 3. And then 3. It might work. It might work. I don't know. But I'm having to do this out of a good piece of paper. But I'm using scrap paper in a minute. So that edge goes there. Yeah, that's the right size. It's perfectly the right size. I don't know. I mean, I think I might have to do them up with some string to get them to all hold down, and then put an image underneath. So now I'm going to I'm going to keep this. That can go in. I'm going to use these papers that I wasn't going to use because they're all over the place. They were ready for the bin. Because yeah, although it looks grungy and it looks good, it's warped the paper quite significantly to the point that I could barely use it. But I'm just going to try and use it because it's scrap. So whichever one, I think I'm going to go for this one first. So 7.5 by 7.5. 7.5. By 7.5. Oh, right. So 7.5 and 7.5 again. And then 7.5. And then one more 7.5 by 7.5. There we go, there's 7.5 there. I might keep these, I might not. They might end up in the bin. It depends on how good this comes out. If it comes out good, then I'll use them. Oh, well, let's just scrap anyway. It's so buckled though that might not work. Right. Yeah, right. I can show you this again. Right, so I've cut them by 7.5, 7.5, and that's what it will say here on this side, on the left hand side. So now I've got to, I looked up 7.5 and that's 7.5, 7.5, 7.5 equals 3. Equals 3 here. So then you do 3 inches here, like this. You punch down, oh, and you score, and then you just line it up after that with the score line that you've already done. And then carry on doing so. It hurts my hand. But it does perfect envelopes. Perfect. Oh. That's one envelope. That there. 3 again. Right, I'm going to pause this and I'll come back. Back again. I'm here. Right, so I'm now going to do all these corners with my decorative corner punch. I love this punch. I like to be different. Definitely worth the money. I'm going to do them all the same so they all look good. These are still very buckled. Even though that I've tried flattening them out with books, I wasn't going to use them. I was just going to chuck them away, be really lazy, and find something else. But I think I might as well use them as it's Scraptember. Right, put that over there, and then let's fold these up. Don't worry, that wasn't any song, that was just random. I hate not being able to sing on YouTube. That's one of my biggest bugbears of YouTube, of not being able to sing songs and stuff like that. So I think I might have to start making my own music just so I can sing. Alright, now I'm going to fold it back the other way good both ways, as this is so buckled. Right, you see me do one. I'm just gonna pause. Now I'm gonna look for bits and bobs. I just found this in the scrap drawer, so I'm gonna use these. Found this. Might use this. I'm not sure. That's a bit. I'm not really sure on that. Might use that. Oh. Might use that on something. Is there two here or one? Might use that. Not sure. Might use that. And have a look in here. I know that I can't use that because that's pretty much new. Just have to see if there's any scraps in here. It's an old letter. That's very luminous. Don't want those. Don't want that. Old envelope. Old card. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'll use that for the front cover. No. I might use these. I might use one. Not sure yet. Get 3 of those. So I'm just trying to find things to go on the envelopes. So yeah, just trying to find stuff to go on the envelopes now. I think I'm going to stick with, I'm going to take that blue, that purple back and put blue there. I think I'm going to put blue. No. That's got blue in it. So I don't think that's... So this is, a lot of this stuff has just been chucked in here. I can't do anything with it. Scraps. That's blue as well. That's blue as well. So I think it's going to be dark blue and light blue. I think these are classed as scraps because these come off bottles. I'm going to put that there as well. And then this as well. Put this box back. Let's put all this stuff in this box. Put all this back in here. This I think is going to be on the front. underneath the envelopes. So I've done the envelopes and they all look like this. So I'm going to have to go around the edges now with this. You don't need to see me do that, you know how to do that. I'll just do it quickly, so just in case you are new to crafting, we just do the edges like that to make it look older. So now I'm going to put them on. What do I do? I might actually have to decorate them first. It might make sense to decorate them first, I think. I put this on like this, so they're all level. That's why I wanted to use the scraps of the paper that I had left to make sure that they were all level, so they look right when they're closed off, when they're all tied together. And there's going to be a picture underneath as well. Right, so take them off and then decorate them. Decorate with what though? I think I might be putting this here. This here. Oh, and this here. So I did actually put coffee on these some time ago. They're not as dark as I'd like them to be, so I think I'm going to have to scrape some vintage photo over the top. Or can I get away with that? I don't know. I'm just going to scrape some on. There's one. Two. Oh. I'm just gonna. Right, so now I'm going to put these on. Not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but these are going to go on. Glue this on. I got these off of eBay. I don't actually remember the seller because I bought them quite some time ago, so I'm really sorry. But if you just look for labels and, you know, vintage, I type in vintage ephemera to find all my stuff. So just type in vintage ephemera in eBay and you'll find stuff like this. I get some really good treasures from eBay for just typing in vintage ephemera. There we go, that's the other one. Doesn't want to, there we go. And then put that on there. I don't really want that on there like that. So I'm going to have to find something that I really like. I think I'm going to... I need to think. Be back in a minute. Right, so I'm going to put this along the edges of the envelope. Because I want I want the journal to look good. I mean, yeah, I am using a lot of scraps, but this bit that I really want to do it like this. So let's get this like this. Put that scrap in there. Right, and then I'm going to use this scrap here, and I might be able to get 2 out of that, I'm not sure, I don't know. I need 3 though, so I'll bear that in mind. I might use the map instead, because that's scraps. And that's what one done. So I need to cut that off. There we go. That's one done. Right. Okay. I'll just finish this one. And then this one. And fold, oh god, I can't fold it properly. There we go, fold down like that. And cut that off. Fold down like that. And cut that off. Now I'm going to get a mat. That's one. That can go there. That's another one. And another one. And that can go back in the scraps. Right. So, let's put these on now. Leave that off for now. Now I'm going to stick these flowers on. This one. Oh, this doesn't want to stick. I hope I don't have trouble with this constantly. Right, there we go. That's one. This doesn't want to stick either. And then got this here. And this one here. And now when you put this on here like this, so this doesn't want to stick, so I'm going to have to get the super glue out. 1 second. Right, try again. So one can go like this. One can go like this. And one can go like this. And then you can open them up, and then you can put stuff in the envelopes. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these down. And I'm going to glue this bit here, so then you can put something in here. Oh, this isn't sticking. I'm not having much luck with the glue right now. I think I'm going to give it a bit of time and wait for everything to glue. Or should I glue this first and then wait? Yeah. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use super glue because I've had enough problems with glue today. This is one of the reasons I use super glue so much. Right. Okay. One. Right, so now I'm going to find something heavy to put on all of these. Right, I'm going to leave it like that. So this is stage 1 done. I'm not going to do any more because, yeah, I think we've done enough to start with. And then tomorrow I'll do the innards to this. And I'm going to do the next part of the journal that I've made. And it's part of Scraptember. Yeah, so I've finished doing the book. Now I'm gonna do the front bit where I'm gonna push this in here. So I'm just gonna cut that out first. So I'm doing a quick way of that. Let me just do this quick, because this is the right size. There we go. Is that done? I've got to find a pair of scissors. Put those back. Let me cut this out. Oh, great. You can just about see a faint line there. And I'm going to do that. and cut that out. I don't know whether I should have used the trimmer for this. It might have made it look a bit neater, but it's fine. Got that done there. So I've got like a little pot here, and I'm going to mix up some translucent texture paste with rock candy, both Distress Tim Holtz. Oh, so let me put some of this in here. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to need, so I'm going to overdo it. A little bit more. I think that should do it. Alright, now put the band back on because this helps keep the tubs airtight. Oh, this is Emma that cannot put it on again. There we go, I've done it. This is what Tim Holtz taught us on his channel. There we go. I can go down there. Now I'm going to put some rock candy with it. I'll put quite a bit as well. Ooh. And then mix that up. I don't think that's enough. No, I don't think that's enough. A bit more. Oh, now I've done too much. Oh, great. Oh, well, let's just hope it works. I've done way too much. Right. Alright, that's that. I just realised I need to put something on the paper first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use sprays. I'm going to use sprays. I'm going to use this one. And this. I should do that. I'm just going to turn it over and press it down. Right, that should be enough. And now I'm gonna put this over this, like this. Right. No, stop moving. There we go. Sorry, the camera keeps swaying a bit. Right. So let me try and get this on here. I don't think this is going to be enough. Oh no, it's not going to be enough. Nowhere near. So I'll have to do some more. That should do it. There we go, put that back on. So how is everybody? I hope you're all fit and well. I have got tonsillitis, but it's not going to stop me from doing this. I've got to go to the doctors for it. My daughter's already moaned at me once. I think I've had tonsillitis so many times and I've never gone to the doctors for it. I got pregnant very young and was up for an operation to have my tonsils removed, but because I got pregnant I couldn't have the operation. So yeah, I just kind of screwed myself over a little bit, kind of thing. I've used too much now and I can't even do anything with that, so I might have to use that on another bit of paper. I wonder, I'm going to have to do another bit of paper while I'm doing this in front of you. Sorry, I can't waste all of that. I'm sure you'll understand. I can't waste it. So I'm just going to put this over here on this piece here. I'm wondering if you can see, as you can see. So I'm just going to spray this with weathered wood. I bet it's this one that turns out better than the other one. It's always the way. Alright, do that. I'm going to use this one. I always prefer the clean-up versions. Now I'm going to go the other way with this. That's the wrong way. And now I'm going to do this. There we go. Now I'm going to go and wash all this up. Let me take the stencils off first and then I'll wash them up. One stencil. Two stencils. Right, now I'm going to go wash them up. Actually, hang on. I'm going to do this off screen, I think, so you don't have to hear me dry it. I decided to put this on the back of this so you can have, you can change the front cover. I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. So I'm going to cut this all the way around. I don't know whether that's right. Yeah, that's right. So I'm just going to, I might leave like a pocket in it. I don't know, I think I will. I'm going to leave a pocket in the middle. I think I'm gonna do it. I really think I'm gonna. Right. I've got so many songs rolling around in my head and I can't sing one of them. There we go. I can't believe how quick this year has gone. And the summer holidays are just over that fast. Honestly, what, we're 4 days away before they go back. I just can't believe it's just gone that fast, and it's going to get cold, and I hate the cold. Osteoarthritis, the pain's ridiculous. I like the hot weather. I don't like hot weather there. I like it mild, I would say. Not too hot, not too cold, and I'm happy. Even like warm rain. Alright. So I put a pocket in the side of that, so I'm going to need to put something in them. Right, I'm going to put corners on this, see if this will go through. I don't know whether it's going to. Oh. Okay, there's one. Right, I'm going to have to put these in like that. There we go. Come out, come hither. I keep singing, I want to be, no, it's not that. I can't remember now. I cannot remember. Nope. It completely escaped me. Right, we've got to wait for this to dry. I really like this. Really shimmery. Like, I've gone as far as I can possibly go with that. I did actually slip with the what's it called? Rock candy. I really like it. So then the reason behind this is so I can tuck this, and I'm hoping that it fits in here. And I've chosen like a very bright colour so it can go with the black, so it contrasts well. That's the wrong way up. Or is it? Because I've got to have the pocket on this side. Oh, I suppose you have to. And there we go, that can go like that. And I was gonna, and I think I might still do it, put a hole here, and a hole here. Gonna use these ones up because I've got another packet of these. And I can put a ribbon here, and through there. So let me, kind of in the middle of each one. No, okay, that's the small one. I need the bigger one. There we go, that's one. Two. And then in the middle of this one. Oh, that's not in the middle. Oh dear. Oh well. Right, anyway, I'm going to use red and pink, or pink. Let me see if there's 4. I think there might be 4. 3 I need, not 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Cut this in half. Right. So yeah, I'm going to make it harder work for myself. So I need to find out how small I need this. 6 by 6. No, I can't see that. Gift card. Don't want a gift card. Oh, I'm going to go 6 by 6 and then 3. So I'm not sure that's very small, but we're going to see. 6 by 6. Put that over there. And then 3. Oh, nearly. And then you follow up the line that you scored. So you don't have to go back to the actual measurement, you just go referred back to the line. So once you've done one, once you've measured it once, you don't have to do that all the way around. You just measure it up with this guide here against the dent that you've already made in the paper. There we go. That's that done. Oh, right, I'm going to have to cut that out. I think this will fit. It'll fit. Oh, you're going to hear my neighbour's dog barking now incessantly. There we go. Right. So I'm going to do the edges on this as well. 1. I don't know, count a lot, don't I? 2, 3, 4. Anyone seen that tiny, was it a tiny chef? That little green thing on Instagram. It's really been making me laugh lately. I really like it. Oh. Right, let's glue this together. So if I do that and that. There we go. Can you see me? Or am I off camera? Off camera, sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. I haven't lost too much footage doing that. I'm going to turn this back over. And then that's one. and then press that down. There we go. That's that done. Leave that over there. And then do the edges. I'll come back to you. I'm getting used to filming now. Right, so that's going to be white like that. I'm going to, I don't know which way. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to put this in here. So that's that done. So then we've got a little pocket. Put that in there like that. And then you've got that like that. I'm wondering, I'm just going to wrap some ribbon or something or lace around this part, the spine. Let me just do this, wrap it around. Well, that's that part done, and then I can do the other bit. And then wrap this bit around again. There we go. Whether I should just keep wrapping it, I don't know. Maybe. Until it's all gone at the ends. Have that done. And then, I don't know whether you can see this or not. Right, so that's the spine. And then that's the book. And then you can take this out and then this out of here. So you've got some writing space and some junk journaling space, and then that goes in here like this. And if you want and you fancy a change, you can pull this out, turn it around and put this in. There we go. But my favourite is this way around. I love the rock candy glitter. Let me turn that over, and then that's finished. All done. So thank you very much for watching.